Hi guys. So today's video is going to be about healing past trauma and pain associated with abuse that you may have gone through. And there's a lot of energy healing in this reading as well. I hope that you really get a lot from this reading. And I want to put a trigger warning out there right now because this may trigger a lot of things within you or within your life. And so I just want you to be aware of that and to know that. And my PayPal link is actually in the description box below. So if you would like to donate to this channel, that would be awesome. Your support would really be appreciated, and I could really use it right at this moment. So anything would really help. And I also have my Skype link in the description box below as well, where you can message me to get a personal reading that is more in tune to your own personal situation and what you have gone through. This is actually what I specialize in because I have been through a fair amount of abuse myself in my own life, and I have dedicated a lot of my life to learning what I can about healing my past wounds so that I can help others to heal theirs. So if you're interested in that, hit me up. And there are 3 piles today, pile 1, 2, and 3. We're going to get started with pile 1. So for pile 1, I feel like you may, if you don't work with children now, or you don't work to protect children now, that is something that's going to be very highly focused upon in your future, is being a good example for others and really helping them through their challenges or their obstacles, really protecting and reaching out to defend those weaker than yourself. You're somebody very in alignment and very in tune with yourself spiritually, and you are very pure of intentions, pure of heart, pure of mind because of everything that you have gone through. You really have a lot of luck on your side as well, and there's this random act of kindness token here too. You may be somebody who really does a lot of random acts of kindness for children, especially because of what you have went through. And you may even be somebody who really leads children. You may be a very big guide for children, somebody that they can trust and reach out to in their time of need. So before we do anything else, I'm going to read these little things I have that are types of abuse that you may have gone through, and they are ways in which you can heal those. So we have no healthy boundaries, freedom not allowed. So I think this is when you were a child, there wasn't a whole lot of freedom allowed in your life. You were not allowed to be who you are. You were not allowed to make different noises, maybe even. You weren't allowed to sing, play, have fun. You weren't allowed to go out and do what you wanted to do. You weren't allowed to... Maybe you were even worried about bringing friends back home to your house as well, because you didn't want them to see what you were living in and living with. Physical abuse. Power was taken with strength. Feelings of weakness and a need for control. So somebody else was very controlling in your life, and they really put you in your place by beating on you, by taking their upper hand and abusing it. I think this was somebody who really made you feel weak, powerless, out of control, like you couldn't defend yourself, like you couldn't express yourself, you couldn't be yourself. And I really do not believe in corporal punishment in any way myself, personally. I don't feel like a parent should ever raise a hand to their child, ever. And that's because, you know what? If you want your child to learn respect for others, you have to respect them. If you want your child to learn to listen to others, you have to listen to them. If you want your child to learn how to communicate with others, that's what you need to do. Beating on somebody is never a way to gain the upper hand or control. It's not the right way anyway. So, but this is all something that has gone into teaching, or has gone into who you are and what you are supposed to accomplish in this lifetime as well. Turn your wounds into wisdom. The strength lies within. Look at everything that you have been through. Take pride in your ability to survive and thrive. So your wounds have the ability to become wisdom. They have the ability to become your strength, your purpose. And in this lifetime, you can take those and you can turn them into something positive and something beautiful and wonderful. Everything that you have been through can really become something amazing if you really look at yourself and see how amazing you are because of your ability to be able to survive and thrive. You are a phoenix made to rise from the ashes of the past. No matter what you endure, you will always rise up again with more strength and wisdom than before. So you are somebody who, no matter what has happened to you, no matter what is happening to you in your life right now, you can handle it and you can come back stronger and better than ever, because nothing will ever be as horrible as that was. Not to mention the fact that you have gained so much strength and wisdom from everything that you have been through, that you are capable of so many great things. The sin, the crime, and the shame is no longer yours to hold. Place the blame where it belongs. Let go, forgive. You did nothing wrong. So it is time to understand and accept that you did absolutely nothing wrong for this person in your life to treat you this way, for somebody to take your power away and abuse the power that they had, to abuse that power, to abuse the gift of you by abusing you and putting you down and hurting you and all those things. You did not do anything to cause that. You did not do anything to make this person the monster that they were. And you know what? Somebody probably did make them that monster. So remember that. Forgive that. Let it go. But forgive yourself as well, and know that there was nothing you could have done to change what had happened. There was nothing you could have done to be a better person in some way, or a better child in some way, to make them happy and please them so that they wouldn't hurt you anymore. That is not yours to hold anymore. You did absolutely nothing wrong, and it is time to let that go. Express your feelings. It's time to express your feelings. No more holding them back. No more feeling like somebody's going to knock you on your ass if you say what you have to say, because you should be allowed to express your feelings. Freedom of speech. You should really be allowed to express yourself. Don't underestimate yourself or others. Don't underestimate yourself. Don't underestimate how much you are capable of doing and who you are capable of being. Don't allow this person to make you feel like you're less of a being than you actually are. Don't allow your past pain and trauma to make you feel like you have no control in your life. Because you do. You have the ability to make a choice right now to change your life for the better, and to really start expressing yourself, and to really start seeing the beauty within yourself, the strength within yourself, the wisdom within yourself, and to put it to use in your life and the lives of others. Look at what has been gained, not what has been lost. Don't look at what has been lost in your life. Don't look at what has fallen apart or what has been ripped away. Don't look at those things. Look at what has been gained. What has been gained from all the abuse that you went through, all the suffering that you went through. That wisdom has been gained. That strength has been gained. That ability to be able to stand strong and face life has been gained. Who is really standing in your way? Because those people are no longer standing in your way. The only person standing in your way is you at this point. And it's because you're not allowing yourself to let the past go and to put the good parts of it to use in your future. You are so strong. Know your value and don't accept less. Do not accept anyone treating you this way again. Do not accept less than what you are worth. You are worth so much more than what the people in your past gave you. You are worth so much more than just being somebody's punching bag. Don't be scared of losing. Try your best. Gather courage and strength. So you may even still be living in this situation. Some of you may still be living in this situation. I had this rainbow in my lap. There's happiness somewhere over the rainbow. If you're still living in this situation, get out of it. Get out of it. Walk away. Do not accept it anymore. Gain the courage and the strength to walk away and know that you will rise up from the ashes. From this ending will come an amazing brand new beginning. Do not be scared of losing. Try your best. And do not be scared of losing to this person either, if that is the case. Otter, lamb, crow. There's a need here for some meditation. Inner child healing meditations are very good for that. I actually have a really good one. If I remember, I will link it in the description box below under pile 1. But meditation would help you immensely. So would being able to come to peace with the past, being able to come to peace in your thoughts and in your mind and in your heart about everything that took place, no longer blaming yourself for the things that you could not control, and really knowing and trusting that you can have fun and a fun-free life. One free of this past pain. Get out and have fun with your friends. Get out in nature. Have some time for play and joy and happiness in your life. And allow yourself to feel that joy and that happiness in your life. And really, you have really gained a lot of knowing, a lot of understanding, a lot of wisdom about everything in the world because of everything that you have been through. And you are here to be a guide for others. Also, by the way, crows, if you do something nice for a crow, crows will remember that and they will come back and do something nice for you. So you may have done a lot of random acts of kindnesses for other people, and those people are going to surprise you. They are going to really come in and be there to support you and to nurture you and to do those same acts of kindness for you. And it may not even be those same people, it may be other people, but that is something that really is very memorable. Kindness is memorable. And maybe there's been a lot of kind people in your life as well that you really remember very highly, and maybe you should tell them about that. We have the Six of Wands or the Tower in this deck, and the Four of Swords or Death in this deck. So everything might have fallen apart in the past. You might have been tricked by someone, deceived into believing that they were a good person, and really it turned out that they weren't. And everything might have fallen apart. You may have been really just beaten down, hurt, and left in that state. And know that there are people who care about you and who will help you through this healing process. And that there's this transformation coming, this transformation of new life after the death. There is a new life after everything falls apart and comes crashing down. There will be new life. You will be able to come back from this better than ever. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really would love to hear if you have something to say about this reading, if this resonated with you, what you have gone through. Share your story. In sharing your story, you give other people hope. You give other people peace. You give other people knowledge and wisdom. Share your story. Don't be ashamed of it. And don't hold it back. I would love to hear about it. And I really hope that you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2. So pile 2, this charm keeps coming out. The last 4 or 5 readings, I think. So if you're getting this charm each reading, let me know in the comments below, because I would really love to know if it's the same people that are getting this. You may be a writer, or you may really unlock a lot of keys to success in your life through writing about your past abuse and what you have gone through. You may not have very much financial freedom, and you may gain a lot of that financial freedom through writing, maybe even through writing for children as well. You also may really need a vacation. You might just need to take a vacation and enjoy life and just have some peace and quiet to yourself so that you can really have some independence, some freedom, listen to your intuition too, and know that if your ears are ringing at times, you might be receiving some sort of downloads or messages as well. There's 1776, 1976 on this. There might be a lot of history in your family of things like this happening as well. But there's a lot of keys to success here. You have the keys to success. You have the keys to stability within yourself and to stability within your life. First, I'm going to read these little things, and they are the types of abuse you may have endured and how you can heal from it. So take the ones that resonate and leave the ones that don't. But that's the first thing I'm going to read. And we have scapegoat, gaslighting. Always to blame, apologizes for being self. Neglect, invisibility. Causes feelings of not belonging or unworthiness. So you really may have been through the ringer with somebody who was very manipulative, somebody who put you down on a regular basis, and somebody who really made you feel worthless or like you had no value, like you weren't even a person. And they may have really made you look like you were the bad guy to everyone in your life. You were this horrible, awful, despicable, disgusting creature. I have been there myself. And they made themselves look like they were just absolutely perfect and wonderful and amazing and awesome. And you might have gotten blamed for a lot of the abuse this person put you through. And they really didn't pay attention to you. They didn't care about you. They didn't love you. They treated you like you were nothing. And they treated you like you were nothing unless they were busy blaming you for something, or, you know, you may have felt very much like you were in the way all the time, and you might apologize for every single move you make just because of what you went through in the past, for even being alive and breathing. Realize that we are all doing the best that we can with the tools we have, and this will help you to leave behind the pain that was caused and help you to forgive yourself and others. Forgiveness brings peace. So this person, they may have treated you despicably, and they may have really concocted a lot of stories and really made a lot of things up about you that weren't true, and really left you out in the cold and just hurt you. But forgiveness for this person, understanding, compassion for this person, it's really hard to have, will help you to be able to release yourself from the pain and hurt and the hate and the bitterness, the poison that's going through your veins. Don't let them continue to control you the rest of your life through that poison that is left over. Forgive them, forgive yourself, and be able to move forward. Be able to no longer apologize for being who you are. And if they can't handle it, walk away. And if they cannot treat you like you're a human being and stop treating you like you're invisible, then you don't have to have them in your life. But you do have to forgive, and you do have to release it so that you can heal. Never feel that you are a victim. You are a survivor. Don't let others define you. Define yourself. Stand up for yourself and stand up for others. Stand up for what is right. So exactly what I was saying a second ago. You are not a victim. You're a survivor. Do not allow this abuse to control the rest of your life. Stand up for yourself, stand up for others, stand up for what you feel to be right, and do not back down. You are a force to be reckoned with, and you can be a force to be reckoned with if you allow yourself to come out of feeling like you should not be seen or heard, because everyone has the right to be seen and heard. Sometimes it's hard to see or deal with the truth. If others didn't believe, it could be because they can't handle the reality, and that's not your problem. You know what's true. So it doesn't matter who this person turned against you. It doesn't matter the people they won over or got on their side or anything like that. If they can't see what was really happening in this situation, that's their own problem. It's not your problem to deal with. You don't need to deal with that. You know what's true. You know what is reality. And you can walk away from anything at any time that is not real. Don't allow others to dismiss you in words or actions. And you really need to remember that we can repeat past patterns and behaviors. And you really need to know that in order to break the cycle of abuse, you need to be able to stand up for yourself. You need to be able to no longer roll over when others expect you to roll over. You need to no longer give them that power. It doesn't matter who believes what you have to say. It doesn't matter who understands it or gets it. You need to speak your truth anyway. Standing in your own power, or stand in your own power. Guard your heart, but not too much. Believe in yourself. Close connections are important. So it is important to have close connections. So yeah, guard your heart and don't allow other people to repeat this cycle with you, but not too much. You still need to allow others into your world, but you need to stand your ground and you need to put healthy boundaries in place so that you are not allowing others to walk over the top of you anymore. We have the horse, the mouse, the vulture, and the owl. So you may be somebody who really has a lot of healing that you can contribute to this world because of what you went through. But you really need to clean your space. You need to cleanse and clear your energy. You really need to do some energetic healing. And you really need to, maybe even meditation would help you to get your thoughts to a place of peace. And, yeah, you do notice a lot of details and a lot of things that other people may miss, but don't allow yourself to overthink these things. And remember that you know what's true. You have a lot of wisdom, you have a lot of enlightenment, you have a lot of understandings that other people don't, and you really see a lot of that darkness in this world. So you can really repair a lot of that darkness in this world. But it takes taking action. And it takes having that motivation and that ambition and that drive to break through the issues that you're having and to come out the other side with a more cleansed and cleared emotional energy and field. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. So yeah, like I was saying before, you might be working on a creative project of some sort, and you may really be waiting for your ships to come in. You know that it's going to happen for you, and other people may be really just walking all over your happiness, walking all over your plans, really, looking at you like you're this person that's never going to do anything or never have anything, because this other person may have made you sound like that. But you don't have to buy into that, and you don't have to believe that. You are this caring, generous, nurturing, solid, stable, loyal, loving person, and you are somebody who is going to be abundant in all that you do because you are learning how to take care of yourself, value yourself, and know yourself. And you are learning how not to accept anything less than what you deserve. And that comes with placing those boundaries in the proper, appropriate places as well, and no longer allowing anyone to walk all over the top of you, but standing in your power and knowing your worth. So that's what I have for this pile, and I would absolutely love to hear if this resonated with you or what you have been through in the comments below. Share your story with us. I would love to hear it, because you know what? Not only does it help you to get it out of your system, but it also helps others in being able to see it. It helps them to feel less shame. It helps them to be able to open up and express their stories. And I would absolutely love to hear about it. That is one of the things I love doing most in this world, is hearing about what other people have been through and helping them to come out of it. So I hope that you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3. So we also had the other key for abundance here in the pile 2. So if you feel drawn to pile 2, go ahead and watch pile 2 as well. For some reason, I didn't feel drawn to say that in pile 2. Also, they got the Three of Wands, which this is my orange dice, so it represents the wand suit in a way. And so, and this is pile 3, it landed on 3 too, that's funny. You have a lot of change coming into your life right now because of your ability to look at things from a creative angle, your ability to learn, grow, and understand from things that have happened in the past, and your ability to bring your thoughts, feelings, and actions into alignment. And you are really somebody very caring and nurturing for others. You may be a caregiver of some sort. You also are somebody who really likes to do things in a natural way. You like to support local businesses, things like that. You really have the keys to a brand new beginning in your life, the keys to prosperity and abundance, the keys to stability and solidity. And a lot of those keys are within being able to heal your inner child and being able to have fun and be optimistic and joyful no matter what you have been through. And there's also this little bell here. You know, you might be, there's a bell on the back of the coin that was in pile 2 too. So every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings. That popped in my head just now. That is one of my favorite movies. So you're getting your wings. You're an earth angel. You're getting your wings through all of the things that you have been through. You are becoming somebody that is a source of light and inspiration to others in this world. First, I'm going to read these little things I got for types of abuse you may have endured and ways that you can heal those abuses. So we have, your nature was used against you, empath. Ooh, that goes with earth angel too. That's a really hard one to deal with. I'm an empath myself, and that's how we're created a lot of times, is through those things. Through the fire of adversity comes great things. Bullying, target, center stage, discrimination, made to feel unworthy of life. So you might have been made to feel like you were not good enough to be in this world, like who you are was nothing, like you were just a target for others to hurt and to cause pain and to really... You might have been bullied in school a lot. You might have been bullied by other kids. You might have been bullied by adults. You might have been bullied by all the people around you because of how sensitive and sweet and caring and loving and understanding you were. People may have been very jealous of this energy. They may have really wanted to take and ruin this beautiful, pure energy that you have, this angelic energy that you have. Don't allow that to happen. Don't allow them to ruin what you are. Don't be ashamed to share your scars. You are not what happened to you. You are what you choose to be. Your journey is what made you, not what defines you. I love that this one came out because I've been saying that at the end of every pile. You know, if you feel drawn to share your story in the comments below, I would absolutely love to hear it. I really do enjoy hearing what everyone has gone through and helping them to work through those things. So if you have something to say in the comments, I would love to hear it. Do not be ashamed to share that, because not only is it not what you are, it's only what happened to you, it's what made you, it's not what defines you, but it's also, in sharing that story, you give others courage to share their stories as well. You help them to feel like they are not alone and like they are worthy of life as well. And you are worthy of life. It doesn't matter who you are or what you do, you are worthy of life. When those voices in your head tell you lies, remember the truth that you hold within. Rewire your thoughts. So it's time to rewire your thoughts. It's time to no longer allow these people to control how you feel about yourself. You need to really dive into yourself and understand who you really are and express that to the world, and no longer feel ashamed of being this person, this beautiful light within the world. You are everything that was not given to you. You are love, light, and wisdom. Pulling yourself out of darkness is no easy task. Be proud of your progress. Be proud of how far you have come. Be proud of who you are still able to be, of this beautiful, nurturing, kind, caring soul that you are after everything that you have been through. It is no easy task to be that. Be proud of yourself. You are love and light. You are wisdom. You are beauty in this world, and you deserve to be here. More than some other people do sometimes. Power plays, overpowered by those who were meant to be protecting you. So, yeah, you were really your caregiver, your parent, your grandparent, your aunt or uncle, whoever it was that took care of you as a child, your teachers maybe even, your local community maybe even, really just targeted you. And they treated you like you were nothing. They treated you like you had no right to be here, like you were disgusting for being the person that you are. They really overpowered you and didn't protect you or treat you the way that you should have been treated. They really treated you very despicably and, took your power away. If you felt drawn to pile 2, watch pile 2, because really it had a lot to do with other people taking their power away, gaslighting them, manipulating them, and, making them feel like they were neglecting them, making them invisible, not really, this is sad. It just makes me so sad that somebody would treat somebody that is so beautiful so horribly, and that other people around you wouldn't step in to do something or say something. There's a lot of people who just turn the other cheek and look the other way, and that's not right. People should be stepping in when they see something wrong, and they should be doing something about it. But you are somebody who has gone through this, so you are going to be one of those people who steps in. But you have to heal this in order to be able to be that person. So don't forget who you truly are and what you truly are within. Learn how to be proud of yourself and not be ashamed of your light or the love that you bring to this world and the acceptance that you bring to this world because of how many times you have been unaccepted. A place for everything and everything in its place. Maybe people made you feel like you just did not belong here in some way. Bad things happen and they have a purpose too. You wouldn't be you if it wasn't for these bad things that have happened. Please and thank you. Don't put up with shit. A hard life brings a lot of wisdom. So you have been through the ringer, but it was all for a good purpose and for a reason, and it brings you a lot of wisdom. You are a leader capable of guiding people towards the light, capable of guiding people towards a better way of living, and you really need to express yourself creatively in some way to release all this energy that has been pent up within you. You really need to be able to understand that you are beautiful and wise and amazing, and you really draw a lot of moths to your flame. You draw a lot of disgusting, horrible things to this beautiful light that you have within you. A lot of that is so you can lead them and heal them, but you can't do that if you're busy feeling ashamed of yourself and disgusted by yourself because others have made you feel that way. It is well to have as many holds upon happiness as possible, the Sun and the Emperor, the King of Swords in this deck. So yeah, there was somebody who was in power and authority above you that really just tore you down and treated you like a pile of shit and really manipulated, gaslighted, abused you through their words and their actions. And you are starting to see more clearly now who your real tribe is, because your real tribe is not the people who treated you this way. Your real tribe are the people who accept you for everything that you are and love you exactly as is. So that's what I have for this pile.